Welcome to NexLMS. This is a very short, very simple step-by-step lesson to get you started. NexLMS is a powerful and flexible tool. You probably only need to use a handful of its many features to begin with, but as your requirements grow, you can feel assured that NexLMS is already equipped to accommodate your training needs. Today, let's learn how to put your own course content onto the system. Once you've done that, your learners can be anywhere in the world and simply log into their account and study your course content. You might even want to share your courses with other colleges or training providers. There are even plans for NexLMS Marketplace, so you can profit by selling your courses all over the world. Let's get on with the tutorial. I whizzed through some of this quite quickly, so if you are following along while doing these steps yourself, you might want to occasionally pause this video to allow yourself time to input the content. First step. Log into NexLMS, then ensure your page role is set to Teacher. To do this, go to the top right drop-down menu, select Switch Role to, and then click Teacher. Secondly, click Site Administration, then Manage Courses and Categories. Will your course fit into an existing category? If not, click Create New Category. You can add this as a subcategory to an existing group or keep it independent as we're doing here. Add the category name and a description. Click Create Category. Scroll down and you can see the new category you created here. Scroll back up and click Create New Course. Now add a new course. Add your course name and a short course name. You may or may not want the course start and end dates, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to untick these options. Add a description, course format. For this, I'm simply choosing a single activity format, but you can set weekly lessons and date them to progress learners in sync with your weekly classes syllabus if that's something you want to do. No doubt many of these settings are not required for every course you upload, but you may find it inspiring for future course development to be aware of the powerful learning experience you are now able to provide. This page has lots of options. Most are self-explanatory, but if there's something you're not sure on, click the little turquoise question marks for helpful tips. Click Save and Display. At this point, we can enrol users, but for the minute, let's just get on with uploading some course content, so click Proceed to Course Content. Add the name of the lesson. I'm calling this lesson Adding a Course to NexLMS. Lots of options again, showing how broad this system can be. When you're happy, click Save and Display. This takes us to the collapsed editor. You have the option to import questions, but we're going to firstly add a content page. Give it a page title, then put in the content of that first page. You don't need to understand coding, you just type in, add images or videos as you see fit. Now, scroll down to Content 1. This is where the learner is going to head next. Give it a description. This will appear at the bottom of this current content page when a learner views it. I will show you where this appears in a few moments, so remember this. I could write next page, but I'm going to write the name of our next page, which is adding a category. Then select where it will jump to. Next page is our desired function here. We're going to keep things very simple and basic. We could add further content options in content 2, 3, 4 or 5, but let's leave that for now. Click Save Page and return to our editing page. Click Add New Page and select Add a Content Page. Same as before, but this time let's add in a video. Various ways to do this, but I'm just going to paste in a video I've already uploaded to YouTube. I'm going to set it to autoplay, again adding a description and selecting the Jump to Next Page. I'm going to add in one more content page in my extremely short course, and this time my description is going to be Question Time. Now, instead of adding a new content page, I'm going to add a question. Different options here for the type of question. You can experiment with these, but I'm going to do multi-choice. Page content is where you write the question, and now we fill in the multiple choice answers. I'm writing an incorrect answer here, then we write the response that the user will get after clicking this, which in this case informs them that they are wrong. Now, answer 2. I'm writing the correct answer and response saying that yes, they are correct. By default, the system assumes that answer 1 will be the correct one. As you can see, it has a score of 1 and answer 2 has a score of 0. So let's switch this around. We now decide where we want our user to go after their answer. If correct, presumably onto the next page to learn more or answer a further question. If incorrect, we might want them to reread a section or start the lesson again. In this case, I'm simply going to continue to the next page whether they're right or wrong. I'm going to add one more question in the same way. And that's it. You've created a course. Let's click the Preview tab and have a quick look. As the red box points out, to truly experience the course you've created, switch your page role back to student to view it as your learners will, but this quick preview demonstrates the flow we've just created. Our first content page comes up, which we earlier titled Switch Page Roles. A student would read this page. When they have finished and are happy that they have absorbed the content, they would click Adding a Category. If you remember from a few minutes ago, this button gets its name from the description we put in the text field titled Content 1 when we created this page. We whiz through the course and now are faced with our first question. We get the response we set up depending on which answer we selected, and that's it. A very quick, simple way to set up your courses. NexLMS is versatile. This tutorial just scratches the surface, but should give you the confidence to play around with the other options and tailor this powerful system to your requirements. Contact Javier to set up your trial if you haven't already, get some courses uploaded and see how your learners respond. Call 08456 123 555. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for future tutorials.